I am once again coming to you from very late at night in my bed in my pajamas. So, apologies for my appearance and the very bad lighting because I don't feel like adjusting that for a pretty short, quick opinion. Today I want to talk about Sha'carri Richardson. Now, she made headlines for winning her race while wearing fake nails and a wig, which I just feel like is more of a common sense thing to not wear potentially like that's I don't know, what if you fell while wearing those nails? That I feel like they would snap at a bad angle and that would hurt. And the wig just seems like first off, I don't think the color or the style was complimentary. I don't think it was. But you know what? That's her opinion. She can dress however she wants to. I know the point was to like show that like women who dress stereotypically black and like the way that's considered unprofessional, they can do whatever. Fine, whatever. But shortly after, she got disqualified because she had weed in her system. And I will stand by her on one point. She didn't try to use it as an excuse. She said her mom died. She's not trying to use that as an excuse. She said, "Okay, I'll try again next year." Kudos to her. She's 21. She's young. Plenty of people smoke. I personally do not think smoking is a good thing. A lot of people in my family, like at least two guys in my family, have had a diagnosis of schizophrenia after extensive weed use. And it is in part like related. So I'm sorry, the whole idea that weed is just completely okay and healthy for you because it's grown and it's natural, that's a lie. First off, it wasn't addictive. Why y'all spending half your paycheck on it? But you know what? It's Gucci. It's cool. We'll just pretend there are no downsides and move on. But afterwards, you hear people like AOC saying that the 30-day ban is racist and colonial. Um, what? I'm sorry. I feel like this is probably one of the few topics that people are overwhelmingly agreeing on. Like, she used drugs, therefore, like, whatever. Like, this is one of the few topics recently where people have not all been divided on it. Like, overwhelmingly, the opinion is she used drugs and she knew the rules, and it's play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So, you know what? It's not even a controversial thing. But I just feel like it's just an example of how I'm sorry, don't be dumb. It's that simple. If you play stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes. I don't know how she didn't think. I understand having grief and being stupid, and I am 100%. I am supportive of the fact that she didn't try to use that as an excuse. But people who try to defend her and lump this in with the other racist issues with the Olympics, for example, the black woman who had naturally high testosterone levels and was disqualified, or how they didn't allow black swim caps that would like deal with the hair correctly. Those are acts of racism. Those are examples in which like equality and sameness are those are dealt with in different ways. Okay? I agree with those. But I saw a post on my timeline, like one of my someone not my timeline, but like on the stories by someone I know who was lumping all three things together and saying those were all racism, and they're not. Not allowing a specific swim cap that would allow black hair to be like held in the swim cap. Because trust me, I may not have like the kinkiest hair, but like swim caps never worked for me because they inherently like they basically assume that your hair is gonna lay flat to your scalp, and curly or in like black hair does not do that. It's not gonna do that. But the Olympic people are looking into that, so kudos to them. They're paying attention. That's actually an act of racism there that should be looked into. And then the other one with testosterone, that's a gender issue as well. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, that's a gender issue too. Because of the transgender athlete who is going to be allowed into the Olympics despite not. Okay. We're gonna lump them into one video. So the Laurel, I'm gonna use her name, Laurel Hubbard, should not be allowed to compete in the Olympics. Um, Unfortunately, there are some differences between the genders. Women have more strength in their thighs, but they're generally going to be, like, if you're going to compare women and men, right? men have more upper body strength, women have more lower body strength. And in general, we are weaker when it comes to like just straightforward strength. So Laurel Hubbard is competing in this category while being twice the age, basically, of anyone else, and going far over the limits of what any other woman has been able to achieve, and that's because of the advantages that her growing up with the bone structure and musculature of a man, has given her. And this just ties into the fact that we're pretending that there are no differences between transgender and cis women. And pretending doesn't solve anything, okay? Trans women are women, however, trans women and cis women have different problems, and they have different strengths. Like, there's differences. And it's really stupid to pretend that those aren't there. Like, that's what I'm gonna say there. So with the black female athlete who was like disqualified because she had naturally high testosterone levels, that's misogynoir. In that, like, black women, I'm sorry, we're built different. We're built different. And pretending that, like, there's a range that is there's a range that we need to acknowledge. But lumping in Sha'carri Richardson's drug use is completely different, and I'm sorry if you believe otherwise. I disagree. I think you're stupid, and I disrespectfully disagree. That was a lapse in judgment, and considering that she herself already admitted that that was a lapse of judgment, that it's not a racism issue, just pick a different battle, pick a different hill to die on. So thank you for watching this video. This, dear viewers, is where we part. Again, I want to apologize. I'm aware that my glasses have a stupid reflection, but I didn't want to be blind and squinting while I read the headline and reminded myself of people's names for the third time. So, sorry. I will try to get the next video where I'm looking better and not about to go to bed, because it is 2:09 a.m. And I'm sorry, I'm not about to put on a full face of makeup or do my hair in the middle of the night for this very quick bite. But thank you guys for watching. The password of this video is waffle. Go ahead, roast me in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree about the transgender athletics issue? I feel like my opinion's changed on it in the past couple of years, because in high school my parents asked me about it. I just was like automatically like, yes, trans women are women, and I don't really care because sports don't really matter to me. And now I'm like, I actually have my roommate back in college. That sounds horrible. My roommate last year, I'm still in college, is an athlete, and pitting her against someone with, like, it is unequal, and I think we should at least talk about it. We shouldn't pretend that there aren't any differences. Let me know if you disagree or agree. Let me know what your thoughts are on this topic, because it is a very dividing topic, but I also think it's a very common sense topic. Like, overwhelmingly, I think this is a common sense topic where, like, if you have common sense, you know what the right answer is. But if you want to seem like you're on the right side of history and you have the right opinion, you're going to say something different. But I digress. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.